Alright. That one's live. Okay, alright. Let me post. Okay. Alright, should be good to go now. Good luck. Not too much of it, though. It's my final game with glasses, man. This is it.
A top 25 flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida Gators. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis.
Da 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 da.
Guys, let's tee this
Da
one up.
da 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 da.
And the Gators will boot it away to start the game.
First test of the young season.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21.
Bama. Do 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 do.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Got it in the middle. It's Ali. It's a fumble on the running
Well.
wide open down the gut of the field.
All right.
The 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star
All right,
player.
well,
He
you know.
makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be
Da
hard
da
to
da
protect
do
this
do
lead.
do 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 do.
On the move from inside his 5.
That's on me.
He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Lines a tight
Oh
end
my
down
God,
the
we're
field.
on that.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He might want another play. Give to the back. Got enough for the first. They finally
Good play.
wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
Now, how does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Back open in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
All right.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's
Good
also
read, good
a weapon
read.
in this offense, catching the football.
Not sure who that is, but I appreciate that. Gamer Kid 75 something.
It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. He wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Now he'll fire back into the middle.
Oh, come on.
Catch on the right side. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wing trips weak.
The Gators line it up with a 1st and goal. Gonna look downfield again. Steps away.
This shit's ridiculous, bro. Like, we got everything boxed.
But he will be stopped short. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry up. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move.
Oh, it... God damn. Like,
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
good throw.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team.
All right.
Staying in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
All right. Y'all having full-on conversations. Every single message is popping up. Chill out.
Ready to attack. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored Jesse. This offense hoping to keep
Oh, my God, bro.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just
Oh, my God.
was, Reese. David,
You gotta be
see
kidding.
A little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Bro, catch them. You have platinum sure hands. You have platinum sure hands. Catch the ball.
Well, they hooked up on
Damn.
the first score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls in.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle.
But now, who the fuck is this person? Bro, like, what is going on?
Rolling there out to the 35.
As a head coach, you love it when you're
All these random people commenting.
Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
I don't know why he decided to catch that with one hand.
To the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will keep it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This sorry motherfucker, bro.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than
Des, fuck you.
No matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating,
I'll turn this fucking stream off.
and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Bro, like, why is nobody holding their blocks? What is going on?
Run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And they can't make the connection on
I made the wrong read.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow. Allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion now, trying to set up the punt.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Picks up a useful...
Good, traitorous bastard. He shouldn't have fucking left.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators can really attack on this second and short.
Des, I'm not kidding. I'll literally cut the stream.
Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it.
One more comment. I swear to God I'll do it.
Down is incompletion, but that's a smart
It's popping up on the right side of my screen every single time.
Very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket.
I'm sure there's a way to turn that off, but I don't have time to figure it out right now in the middle of a game.
As long as he got it past the line of scrimmage, nothing there, nothing open, live to fight another down.
The Gators come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun, the ground game.
Yes, they'll force a punt.
The game needed about 3 more on that one. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the returner will be knocked down. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. Bring in the heat.
I had the drag open. That's so dumb of me.
Backwards defense, not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Leaves it with the back.
Why is nobody blocking? Bro, he gave him his block on the outside the second I snapped the ball. Nobody's like.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down.
He runs into the block. I can't, like. I cannot catch a break.
Makes a 3rd down stop. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Ready to fire from the pistol. Here's the handoff. Keeps it moving.
You played yourself. You had it. You had the angle.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Picks up the 1st down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, and we've seen them in the past, man. When the field is really, really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And
I tried to come down for the other route, but I guess that works.
Well, you make big plays.
Probably should have been PI.
You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now.
Way to force a punt. Let's go.
About 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Gators send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Good punt coverage. And my team is not interested in blocking anywhere.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here.
Like, look at that out there, bro. He got bodied. He got bodied. Like,
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
oh my God.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
What is going on in my YouTube comments, bro? Y'all people gotta leave me the fuck alone. I don't know who those other people are, Des. Like, fucking YouTube videos trending or something.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to
Doubles offset week.
We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it out fast. Turning it on.
Good read, bro. Good. His fucking ACL should be torn at this point. That's what he gets. Leave State, get hurt in the game versus State.
After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing.
Wing slot offset.
The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be
all right.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw again. Throws for the tight end.
Good knockout. Way to get under it. Way to get under it.
The 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Gators line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They want to run it left here. Gets it past the marker. And he'll get it.
You get trying to strip.
It'll be a first down.
The offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
The Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Lost a throw on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. In this defense right now, they have no answers.
Now on first down from the 43. Single back formation.
Oh, we can't block. Nobody on my team possesses the ability to block right now.
Ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. It's
good read, but I got to get over there.
Quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
On the run, it's King. He's not going to make it. What a...
About to be out of the game already. Yeah, -7 speed. Look at, like... God, bro.
This defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot.
I missed it.
One. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Should have just fucking punted.
No...
Gave you the ball at the 44-yard line.
And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And
Trips halfback week.
The last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man quickly.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Here comes the heat.
Oh, my God. Oh. Damn.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
You were 100% about to throw an interception. Like, that was 1,000% going to be picked.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's two things he has to think about on one play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He spins that thing down the middle.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
They boot it away.
Yeah, that's a penalty.
The punt and looking for daylight. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. Pressure coming. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Gives it on the option. Got the first down. Looking for more. Building momentum. Picking up a chunk of yardage. Moving the chains out to the 34.
Playing good defense, but my God, the offense has got to be better.
It's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and to get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Oh my God, no! Oh my God, we know what he's in. We know what he wants to do. Oh my God, there's no fucking way. We know where he wants to throw the ball on that play. There ain't no fucking way, bro.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football.
Ain't no way you go for this.
Jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
I cannot believe that it didn't give me the pick there. Like, that shit is fucking insane.
But they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
You're an idiot, bro. Like, your defense has been locks. The entire game has been locks. I scored on a one-play touchdown and off of a fumble. Like, what are you doing?
They saw this offense decide to go for it in that area of the field. They were like, okay, you're going to gift us the football. We'll go ahead. We'll take over. Thanks. We'll make a play, and we'll take this over. And now we're going to try to make you pay for that decision.
He worked his way all the way down to the...
All right, he's at minus 10 speed. He's done. Heisman's day is over. All right.
And the defense is reeling. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown.
I cannot believe you went for that. Like, you were playing good defense.
Widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape.
4th and 10. Wasn't even like 4th and 2 or something.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Trey Y flex.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But
I tried to get off. Like it would not let me.
This is a 7-point game, so probably no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down
Trey
the score,
Y
all of a
flex.
sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And off from the shot.
Holy shit.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Got the first down and more. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed
Normal
QB
Y
runs
off.
or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that side.
Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down.
It's 4th and 21, Gabe. You played good deep.
But we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success.
You're an idiot, bro. Like that's the only conclusion I can come to is that you're an idiot. Play good defense the entire game.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout.
Okay, well, maybe you're a genius.
How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Y off trips.
The offense was able to come up with that one, guys, but fourth and long, and they find a way. Everybody on defense had their eyes on the quarterback, but he was still able to just give his guy a chance. Put it near his body. He makes a phenomenal effort and grab, and they keep the drive alive.
He's going for it all. He's got it at the 20.
It would not give me the switch stick, bro. I knew where you wanted to go and it would not let me switch stick to it.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He makes a grab. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. You've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break. And they executed it perfectly right there.
Into the end zone.
Run commit don't mean a fucking thing anymore.
And these guys just score from anywhere out there after that drive It sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position.
All right, we get a long drive. Go get points. Put this game away.
That's a great drive by the offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Creates a little space. There he goes.
He doesn't have shifty, but he does have 99 speed.
And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the slop, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
Back to pass on 2nd down.
This is insane.
He feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
When you make a quarterback feel comfortable,
Third,
man, they'll
33.
They'll go through their progressions, but when you start to hit them, they become very human, very average. They got to do a better job of keeping him upright, protecting him, so he can have a better second half than he did first.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's 3rd and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on.
How is it faster now than it was earlier?
And you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
We're going to lose, bro.
What a disappointment.
We're going to lose this game.
No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Doubles offset week.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Pitts. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus
Normal Y off.
It doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt him.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Quick pass on the jet motion. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary.
Pistol wing.
So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. They'll go to the ground.
We hit him 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and he gets 3 yards out of it. Oh my gosh, bro.
Defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you
commit to the run like this. Obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. Buys a little time. Gets rid of it.
Pick the ball up! I was about to say, bro.
And they ruin the drive with a turnover.
We had that shit in a fucking blanket.
On that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They've had missed field goals. Oh, he's got some space.
Oh my gosh.
At the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Oh, better look out. Pass the sticks and still on his feet.
Stay in bounds. Damn.
And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in.
Damn, bro, he stepped out of bounds. Like,
took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I can't miss a field goal if we get in the end zone. That's the goal.
More cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a
all right, defense.
bring it out to the 25.
Doubles Y off.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless
Oh, God.
they can do something.
I knew it. I knew the second he fucking got the ball.
Attack! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gator!
I should have just clicked on and dove.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Okay.
He'll be chased out of bounds.
Don't worry about blocking, fellas. It's okay. We don't, we don't do that around here.
And a great job of coverage there. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified. Brings it to the
God, we can't hold a block, bro. We cannot hold a block.
first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of...
It's an interesting place to call a timeout.
Got it rolling on the ground.
Who am I to be the judge?
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Snagged in the middle. It's Ali. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
The offense that wants to stay aggressive, even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff to the lone back.
Finally got some downfield blocking, bro.
Touchdown.
The whole game, that receiver has been getting fucking punked out there by that corner.
And no shot at catching it. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback.
Bunch quads offset.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They're going to ride this running back. Shakes off the defense.
Inbounds, inbounds. Let's go.
Confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick shovel pass. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback adapting.
Give me that.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, it's the worst possible time.
Throwing cross body, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT finally
Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. Man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into...
There he goes. Picks up the first down, still moving. Inside the touchdown Bulldogs. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. They'll start this drive.
Oh, my God. That's on my fault. I pressed. That's on me. Yeah, I pressed him with a 91 speed corner.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
And the Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to... And the defense, got him at the 27. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The RPO complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
4th down.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they'll send out the field goal unit. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.